Soft music plays in the background. What if the very thing keeping you awake at night is something you were never meant to carry? What if the answers you're searching for are waiting on the other side of letting go? There was a man named Daniel. He was hardworking, a loving father, the kind of person who always tried to do the right thing. He believed that if he worked hard enough, planned carefully enough, and stayed strong, everything would fall into place. But life doesn't always follow our plans. Slowly, things began to fall apart. His business started failing, bills kept piling up, and then came the doctor's report, worse than anything he had imagined. Every night, Daniel would lie awake, staring at the ceiling. His thoughts wouldn't stop. Fear crept in from every direction. Questions with no answers filled his mind. What if I lose everything? What will happen to my family? How do I fix this? He tried everything he could think of. He pushed harder, slept less, worried more. But the more he tried to control everything, the heavier it all became. Until one night, he reached his breaking point. The weight was too much. Daniel got out of bed, fell to his knees, and whispered into the silence, "I've tried everything. I don't know what else to do." The room was quiet, not peaceful, just empty, heavy. For a moment, nothing happened. Then a quiet thought crossed his mind, gentle but clear. Why are you carrying what you cannot control? He sat there, still, thinking. For the first time in a long time, Daniel stopped trying to fix everything. He stopped fighting. He stopped holding on so tightly. He closed his eyes and said, slowly, "God, I can't do this anymore. I give it to you." Nothing outside changed immediately. The bills were still there. The diagnosis didn't disappear. The situation remained the same. But something inside him shifted. The weight he had been carrying began to lift. The fear that once consumed him started to loosen its grip. The constant noise in his mind grew quiet. That night, Daniel slept. Not because his problems were gone, but because he had finally let them go. Days passed, then weeks. Little by little, things began to change. Opportunities showed up in unexpected ways. Help came from places he'd never imagined. Strength grew inside him, stronger than the fear that once controlled him. But the biggest change wasn't around him, it was within him. Daniel no longer lived in constant worry. He no longer felt the need to control everything. He had discovered something deeper. Peace doesn't come from having control. It comes from surrendering it. And maybe, in some way, this story feels familiar. Maybe you've been trying to carry everything on your own, trying to fix what feels impossible, holding on to worries that are draining you day after day. But here's something you need to remember. You don't have to carry all. Not every problem is yours to solve. Not every burden is yours to hold. Some things are meant to be placed in God's hands. So tonight, instead of overthinking, instead of worrying, pause, take a breath, and quietly say, "I leave what I can't control in God's hands." Because sometimes the moment you let go is the moment everything begins to change. Soft music fades out. On the screen, the words appear, "Stop worrying. Trust God. Your story is not over." And maybe this is the beginning of a new chapter for you.